What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hammer Down Motorsports. Today is probably one of the coldest days in Pennsylvania that we've had in a very long time. So Andy's truck still won't start, and I figure I'm gonna go over and help him out because he actually had to walk all the way to Applebee's because he's got no way to get around. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over to my shop. I got a kerosene heater. We're gonna try to get some heat in this thing. Hopefully we can get enough that we can get things started. I think there's a couple of things going on with the truck. The glow plugs are probably pretty old in this thing. It's got like 480,000 miles or something crazy like that. And the block heater, we don't really know if it works. So it could be a combination of those things that are kind of fighting him, and he's been trying really hard to get it going so he can go pick up his kids and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna help him out best that I can. We're gonna get a tarp, do this Canadian style, and hopefully we can get him going. So I guess this is the first time you guys have ever been in the shop in the back here. So here it is. This is where the Dart lives in the wintertime. Got some toolboxes and the wall of sound, which is my subwoofer amplifier car stereo kind of built into a cabinet that I made, which runs off 12 volt, which is pretty awesome if you're out here working. A couple more toolboxes here. We've got the old school mini bike, which I'm probably going to put a new engine in because this engine is original. It's super old. We've got the supercharged Yamaha 1600 Midnight Star, totally custom. And of course the Boxster also lives in here in the wintertime. Okay, we got the kerosene heater out. There it is. We got extra kerosene so we can run this thing for a long time. Now what we're gonna do is get that over to the house so we can plug it in, make sure it works before we load it up in the truck, and we'll go warm up a Duramax. All right, let's plug in this heater and see if she works. It's been about a year or two maybe since I've run this thing, so let's see what we got. Just like the day I turned it off. All right, she is loaded up in the back of the truck. Let's go rescue Andy. And we're off. So as some of you probably know, I've talked a little bit about what I did in Canada. I worked for a Caterpillar dealership. I used to get some of the big equipment going when it was really cold out there, like -40 with the wind chill and stuff like that. So getting stuff started in the cold is something that I'm pretty used to. So what we're gonna do with Andy today, we're actually gonna tarp his truck in, just like I would the Caterpillar equipment back in the day. And we're gonna put my big heater on it, and we're just gonna let it sit for probably about 2 or 3 hours, get some good heat in that thing, and hope for the best. So it wasn't just me that came to the rescue of Andy. We got Streetspeed717 here as well. We're all gonna work together to get Andy's old Duramax back on the road so he can go on with his life. Okay, we're using a little Canadian tactic, tarping it in and using a kerosene frost fighter, and we're gonna get this thing super warm, and she's gonna be ready to fire in no time at all. They locked me outside. What's going on?
Sorry, dude.
I thought I was here to help. I'm here to help him, and he locks me outside. Unbelievable.
We're assholes like that. What can I say?
So we got the...
Did you sign it?
The bell housing is all signed up.
Oh, there you go.
Your signature's almost like mine, just a little bit bigger.
Where's your signature? Is that your signature?
That's me.
That looks weird. That looks like a Max Check Vid signature.
Where's his?
That's that.
Right on top?
That's that.
That thing?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I can't say what I think that is. I'll get demonetized.
What, did you put yours on top of his?
No, I put mine right here.
It almost looks that way.
Where's Steve's?
Right there.
Right here.
Oh, that's Steve. Okay, and that's Max.
You should have seen.
That whole thing is Max.
That
Yeah.
whole thing's
Why
Max,
is it like
dude.
a chapter book?
I
He
don't
just
know,
kinda
man.
goes nuts
I think he's
over
trying
it.
to get famous.
Well, you will have a truck by the end of all this. I got faith.
Steve is pretty confident. We'll see.
We will see. And aside from anything else being wrong with it, there's no reason why it shouldn't fire up.
Dude, tell me that's not a good thumbnail.
That is.
That's how you warm up a Duramax.
So we have, oh my god, oh hello. So we have a kerosene heater. It's probably warmer in here than inside the shop.
It probably is. That thing is.
Fucking nice in here, dude. nice in here.
I know, it's kind of like,
So freaking nice.
it's like a sauna, you know?
Oh yeah, there we go.
This really reminds me of back in the day working in the mines, you know?
We got a kerosene heater heating up the truck that's underneath a... Dude, I can literally feel the heat like coming out of the engine bay.
Yeah, we're gonna go for gold, and we're just gonna wait an hour.
For like Miami weather.
Oh yeah, definitely. This thing's gonna think it's on the beach in Miami.
Oh my god.
Definitely.
If not more.
Yeah, it's gonna be basking in the sun. Yeah, we can do that. Anything's gonna help. Andy is quite a naysayer when it comes to starting a truck at actual cold weather. I've been waiting for the day where I could come through as a Canadian, honestly. Yeah, it's not gonna stick to salt too well.
Yes, it will be fine. Calm down.
That's right, you just gotta lick the other side so it sticks, you know, like your tongue to a pole.
Yeah, that's all.
For the record, I did say we should move the ZL1 under the Corvette and the Cadillac back and just push the truck inside the shop, and then we wouldn't have to do all this, but you can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink, so we're just gonna do it this way, and you know what? It's just an experiment, I guess, to make sure that this method will work in the real world. All right, so while we're letting the truck heat up here, Mike and I are gonna do Dirty Max versus Hemi Dodge pull-off.
That sounds about right. Sounds like fun.
Let's see how badly I can lose.
All right, we're going up there in the drive.
Steve didn't press record, so I was talking all this time, and he wasn't recording.
Well, Andy wasn't recording. I had it in my camera and didn't push record. Either way, we haven't done anything yet.
I'm holding two cameras at once. Like, I'm a true vlogger.
You are a vlogger.
Like, I'm a vlogger.
Guess you're going to be holding 3 in a second.
Oh, here, give me that motherfucker, man.
Right.
Yeah, I could do 3 of them like
All right,
that.
well, here we go. Now, Andy, I want you to be careful.
All right, here we go.
Put over here. I'll put something over the strap.
I'm like a multi-vlogger here. This is a Casey Neistat movement is what this is. You know what I mean? I got 2 GoPros. I got two GoPros on this hand. One's a 5, one's a 4, and the other one's a 4 on this hand. So we'll switch them around, like so.
Alright.
And then we'll face them that way. Hopefully we get everybody. 2, 1, go! That was like a lose-lose situation right there.
Well,
So,
okay, honestly, we're talking about a 2500 Duramax versus a 1500 Dodge Ram.
well,
truck.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were, but it did sound good.
Yeah, you didn't really go anywhere.
See, I dragged you.
I did go back a little
You
bit.
did, yeah.
But, you know, it's all for fun. See, we all knew that I wasn't going to win, but
You know,
it was
my
just for
camera-
fun, right? So,
I'll be honest.
it's all good.
My hands are full from moving all these cameras.
Yeah, I just kind of laid into it when it started spinning, and it just kind of went over a little bit, but at least the four-wheel drive is working good.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, that was fun. That was
Yeah,
something to do.
definitely. I mean, we got to do something while this truck heats up,
Yeah,
right?
we need-
Well, that was a good time anyways, so. Yeah, the Hemi didn't actually go anywhere with the Duramax pulling it, but you know what? We didn't expect it to. So the gas ram did not pull the Dirty Max, but maybe if we go on some dry pavement in a warm weather, we can get the Cummins to give this one a pull.
You gotta get the Cummins
The
out.
Cummins will definitely do that. Okay, -5 is our temperature
That's
currently.
our rear feel temperature.
The real feel. So we definitely need the tent and the Frostfighter to get the old Dirty Max from its frigid tomb.
I'll tell you what, though, guys. It might be really cold, but I'm having fun.
Oh yeah, me too.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we're not doing anything.
We're literally
Well,
not
I
doing
mean,
anything other than
it is a good
putting
time.
tarp over a Duramax to heat it
This
up.
is kind of like what it's like in Canada. We have fun no matter whether it's cold or not.
Go ahead.
So
I'm gonna let you fire. Oh,
yeah, you definitely need a snowmobile.
Seriously.
All right, we're gonna give
We
this.
had so
Are we
much
trying
fun.
it? Are we trying it?
We're gonna try.
We're gonna give it just a quick try here and just kind of see where we are at. It is actually warm in here. It is warm in this truck right now.
Is it warm? Let me see. Oh, it is pretty
I
warm. in there.
apologize if the camera's shaking.
All right, so we're gonna see how long the glow plugs actually take to warm up. Oh, they go up pretty quick.
Really?
We're not quite sure if they're working that well, but
The battery. That thing's.
she's not turning over too quickly
She
here.
ain't starting. Oh.
She ain't turning over very quickly at all. we're finally getting down to the last of our resources and getting the Duramax started. We're gonna move the ZL1 under the Corvette, and then the CTSV is gonna come back to here, and then we can get the Duramax in the door and let the thing soak overnight in the heated shop. And at least that's gonna give us a fighting chance in getting this thing started. All right, so I didn't promise I would get it running, but I did promise I would warm it up, and the engine feels like it's been running for probably at least 20 minutes. It is super warm under the hood, but there's probably still some frozen lines along the fuel system, and that's gonna have to warm up. So now it is in the shop. We can get all that figured out. So hopefully tomorrow or the next day, it's gonna have enough heat in it that it will start, and Andy will be back on the road again. So we tried, and it's gonna be on to the next thing to see if we can get this truck going. But if you guys enjoyed the upload, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Keep that hammer down.